see. I'll call the LRF. Yeah, the LRF is a bitch.
LRF's not coming here.
They're really putting me on the blacklist. But good thing I changed my name. Oh, of me, you were in the LPD right now. Moss just joined us, saw me. What do you think she would do?
That's who I'm bringing over.
Moss?
Yep.
You bring.
Yep, Moss is coming.
No, fuck down. I'm being scared. I'm scared now. What are you gonna try to get me on banned for the Discord and be a?
Okay, so Miles is actually in a game. She wants me to join her. All right, so I'll invite you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, bitch.
Oh fuck.
Oh, this is weird. I can't
Oh
see
yeah,
my
this
name.
is.
But let's go downstairs and let's evaluate. All right.
The what?
Oh god.
Why am I surrounded by couples?
I'm still downloading your fucking avatar. Just
Yeah, let's get out of this before we get and let's evaluate. Code seed. Let's just go there, shall we? All right, so over here.
Down here.
My favorite part. No, down here.
Go downstairs.
I want to work in the middle floor with you here. I want to.
Whenever you get.
So right here, right, the most beautiful place in the video. This is where it all took place. So we're gonna talk a little bit about our weapons and our tactics and our communication skills here within the police force. Obviously, we're gonna go off and work ahead and start off with our service
supposed to
weapons,
follow
right?
you.
Number one, our tasers. Our tasers are only used in non-lethal situation. What is a non-lethal situation, you ask? It is a situation where we are not placed in danger, when people around us are not in danger, when our lives are still safe. A person who is holding a knife or running with a knife is fully allowed to be shot with a gun. We have permission to kill this person because he is endangering either your life, his own life, or other people's lives. Therefore, we use our guns, our pistols, full live ammunition. But non-lethal can be assessed in a situation like that. Do not rely on your non-lethal alone. If you have an officer with you, then one can go non-lethal, while the other one goes lethal. If you are alone, say that your officers perhaps got, I don't know, stabbed, killed, do not rely on your non-lethal. Rely on full lethal if that is the case. When we use non-lethal, in the case that your life is not in danger, let's say the suspect is unarmed. Okay, it's unarmed, then we can use non-lethal because it's not endangering anyone's lives. Great. I think that goes to show you understand what we use our service pistols for as well then, right? Our pistol is what saves lives, our lives, and people around us. It's the most trusted thing we have here, and it's gonna be your best friend. LPD dog? Charlie.
Yeah, that's my king.
Right. That's your canine? Beautiful dog. Woof, woof. So, that's about it for the weapons. I think that's all you need to know.
Yes.
Obviously, when we have taken a suspect, we're gonna search him, right? Go ahead.
I wasn't doing anything wrong when I pulled out the tapes, right? Because they had vehicles out, and that was, back in the
Give me a good 3 days and we'll be done. So funny.
The suspect was, when the suspect was cuffed, he was not able to really propose any threats. Therefore, we did not need to do lethal or any non-lethal, because there was no real threat here. What could he have done? Maybe start kicking you a little bit, right? Sure, we could have tased him, but that's a little bit too much, isn't it? A little bit taller could have done the work on that one. Unfortunately, we can't just grab him and push him down to the ground like you would in a real police, but that's beside the point. A big problem what I saw here is the, what can you call it? The fear that you were all pretty scared. Every officer in the video was pretty unaware of the situation. They did not feel in control, in charge, even though you had the numbers, their weapons, the bulletproof vests, or, they're not full bulletproof, but whatever. You had everything. You had dispatch, you have a medical team, and you have SLRT. Yet, you sit here and you're all very scared of this situation. You had an officer just get killed. If I had an officer get killed, I mean, truth be told, sure, we still want to save more lives, but in this case, you just killed an officer. Actually, you shot 2 officers. You don't really try to talk too much to these guys at that point. That's when you just call it. That's it. We just want to try to get the SLRT here, but you had to handle it by yourself. I need you to remind yourself in these situations, you are LPD, you have an entire force, you are the law, you stand for justice, and justice alone. Think about the big S. I need you to do this, because you need to be brave in these situations, and make those fucking clowns, little children that was standing over there, feel weak, vulnerable, and scared. You want to make them release the hostage. You want to make them be like, we're out of our fucking league here and we don't want to die. Now, sure, the kid said, I don't give a shit about my life. But that's because he was feeling in power. He wasn't scared of you people. So, yes please, LPD dog?
Wasn't Moss gonna be here?
Yeah, this is Moss.
Moss is not here.
Yeah, this is Moss right here. This is Chief Moss. Salute.
Winter.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like the real Chief Moss or the bait.
I told him we were gonna go hang with Chief Moss.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know if that's really that exciting. Alright, so once again, when did this happen? Was this today or yesterday or what was it?
So it's about 6 a.m. for me right now. It was like, it was around like midnight.
Okay, so you had our hostage training before that, okay. A little disappointed. I didn't see you talking to them that much. I didn't see you threatening them, not trying to communicate at all. The communications were very close. That's all we really work with here. Obviously, try to ask people to back up a little bit. And you know those saboteurs. They're pretty bad people, right? You want to have people... You want your personal distance, right? Alright. So, what can we look here and focus on right now? Like here, this very close. It was a big effort, not anymore. Right. So, let's talk about the actual situation. Let's say we have a hostage situation. Let's go ahead. Mr. Police Dog, you are the shooter. Let's just do that, right? Alright, so we have the police dog who's the shooter, and then we say we got a hostage in front of us, this shooter. Let's move over here. So, let's get our weapons out. Let's think, okay, let's say our shooter is over there. Let's forget about the... Let's say our shooter is around the corner, right? Let's look. So obviously, the problem here is we didn't have a plan. All you kind of guys were kind of looking were like, when is my opportunity? Where is my opportunity? When you're in a situation like this, you need to kind of evaluate. We need to evaluate, what is the situation? What kind of resources do we have? What can we call in? Who can we call in? What can we do? We can talk to the guys. We can threaten them. We can try to establish some kind of trade. We can call in dispatch, which you guys didn't do. And we also need to look at our options. Evaluate. What is the map? Where can we approach? Where can we be, right? What kind of weapons do we have? What kind of weapons do they have? And what kind of weapons they have and all that's kind of like, we can make fun of them. Make them feel weak, vulnerable, once again.
Have a sniper. I'm gonna sniper.
After we've evaluated the situation, look around, think, what can we approach? What kind of sneaky maneuvers can we do? What can we pull off? Then we need to begin the planning. The planning is talking to your officers. Communicate with them. What can we do? What can we establish? What kind of roles do we have, and what are we able to, what kind of resources are we able to use and pull off with? After that, we act. Obviously, we all have a plan until everything goes wrong, until like the shooter maybe starts popping shots at us, or maybe kills the hostage. Shit, what do we do now? It's back from zero. Evaluate the situation. How injured is he? Is he dead? Is the shooter shooting us? Who's he shooting? What kind of planning can I do? What can I do in this situation now? And then I act. But obviously in a situation like this, it's kind of difficult to do this, because it all happens so quickly. But the hostage situation was pretty slow, you saw that, right? It took a lot of time. You had a lot of time on you, so you actually do get a lot of time to think. It's not just like someone grabs you and they're like, I got your fucking officer now, about to start popping shots. Then he pulls his weapon out like this and starts popping people immediately. And he goes like this. That was fun. Licks you and shoots you in the head, you get it?
What the dog doing?
You get a lot of time in these situations. Inform, ask, maybe you can ask your teammates what they do. Oh shit. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
I think the best approach here would kind of be like, how would you act? We need to improve your social communication skills when it comes to taking a hostage, right? So I don't know. Maybe this cowboy guy here. I don't know. It's Mr. Cowboy. Would you like to be used as a prop hostage today? You see, he consents. All right, Mr. Cowboy. I'd like you to follow me, okay? Actually, no. Actually, I just. Yeah, just load your weapon in, sure. Alright. Alright, Mr. Cowboy, let's go over here.
I need you. Fucking borrowing me. Borrowing you.
Come over here.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright.
I can't move.
Oh, you can't move? That's okay, you don't need to move. Not anymore, okay? Alright, listen, I got a hostage over here, alright? And I'm about to start shooting people. Everyone back up! Everyone back up right now! I will not be doing that. Well, you should
Charlie.
have your boyfriend for that.
Charlie, get back
Who's
here.
Charlie?
Charlie's my fuck. Whoa, okay.
Back up! Back up! I don't want to
I'm
see
backed
you
up, buddy.
in the fucking building. Oh shit, this is
Charlie, get back, Charlie. What are your demands?
my demands? What are you saying? I want to get a call. I want everyone to leave the fucking building.
Sir, I don't know if you realize you looked around any at all, but you're underwater. We can't get a car to you. Do you want like a submarine?
Why?
We can get you a submarine, but what I need you to do, I need you to let the hostage go. And if
Okay,
he shoots the
we're not
hostage,
gonna
we just
listen.
light him up.
Then that's when we light him up because
All right, I got
he's
it.
not
I know that
in
now.
charge here.
I thought we had to listen to him.
No, we don't fucking listen to these clowns.
Alright, I got
They're
it
gonna
then.
listen to us. We're the law, okay? We're the fucking law here. We're the
I got
people
it.
who are in charge, not these fucking guys, okay? The only time we ask, what are your demands? It's because we want to delay time, because we need more time to plan. We don't usually actually get them anything. We just do it to start thinking. What did we... While he was just one single person. You let him control you. So, what do? We want to surround the guy. We want to get a point angle. We actually do want to shoot this guy. We do want to kill him. Usually. Because if he is pointing his gun at someone, it's not fun anymore.
He wants to
We
kill
don't think that's funny. He wants to harm somebody. And he can harm anybody or take someone's life in a matter of seconds. No matter what, a hostage situation is an ugly situation. And though that situation is never usually ever gonna turn out nice and happy where everyone goes, okay, we'll let the guy go, here you go, no, arrest me. It's not how it works. It's not, oh, get me some coffee, bro, and I'll let the guy go, here you go, thank you. Alright, you wanna arrest me? Oh, I forgot, you guys do that. Lethal, right? Anything that propose a threat, that's when we act with a threat as well. It's like I said, if he has a knife, anything sharp, it can be a mace, it can be a little fucking pencil, it can be anything that is used to harm anybody, right? That's called a weapon. And when they have a weapon, we are allowed to use deadly force. Oh, here you go. I got this. This is a deadly weapon. Fuck off, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to see you here. Get out of here. Ah! Oh, God. And just like that, he's no longer a threat. No one in this room is gonna get harmed. No one. Sure, the guy's hurt real bad, but it's via chat. He's gonna survive. Yummy, 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 yummy.
You wanna make a strawberry?
Drop your weapon, drop your weapon, drop your weapon, drop your weapon, you fucking...
Okay, whoa. Was it worth it, motherfucker? Was it worth it?
That's good. That's very good. Intimidating. Talking shit. Smack talking. Making every person around. No, this is good. If you do that, that's awesome. You're making people, everyone around get scared of you because you are the LPD. You are above them.
Do you want a raspberry lemon? There you go.
So, we need to know when it's time to be serious and threatening, and when to be angry, and when to be friendly. Why do we talk to hostage takers and people with knives like they're civilized people, you know? Why do we talk so nicely to hostage taker as if we're used to having a regular conversation in VR chat? Obviously, it's because we don't know what to do. Can I blame you? No. We don't get training for this. Obviously, those are not our friends. And we want to make the demands. We want to make... What the hell has happened to me? We want to make sure that we are in charge. Never rely on your taser to do the job. Always rely on your gun. Because a taser does this. Fuck. You know? I can't do more. I only get one try with this. My best weapon, my best reliable resource is my weapon. Always reach for your pistol first. And after you reach for your pistol, look at your teammates. Maybe ask or you shout out. Maybe you and your teammates can shout out, going lethal, and then you can know. Everyone's going lethal? Okay. You say going non-lethal. Maybe you switch. All depends on the situation. Depending on the situation. Or you could tell him, milk, non-lethal. I'll go lethal.
Alright, yeah. But if it's a hostage situation, obviously you want a lethal.
Always lethal. We don't... Fuck, dude. That is the most lethal situation in, ever. As I said, tasers are only deployed in non-lethal situations. We need to remember, it's our lives in stake here. And we need to enforce the law, enforce We need to remember them, that we are the scary guys, not them. They're not in charge. We are in charge. We are LPD. We belong to the big S.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. You know it. So, we want to show them that we are the scary guys. Use tasers, pull out your weapon, and say, I will shoot, everyone back up. But obviously don't shoot them, because it's not lethal yet. When there's a hostage situation, we're going to move on to hostage situations again. In a hostage situation, no matter what building it is, what place it is, we get a report. Adam Squad, we have a report of a hostage situation. Suspect seems to... There is 3 suspects armed with class 2, what is it called? Rifles, weapons. I don't remember what we call them. Weapons. And there is... suspects are white... usually you're supposed to get a bit more detail on what we're actually working up against, because we need to know what are we actually supposed... What is the threat here? We can't just walk around and be like, who is the guy? Now again, who is it? We want to actually kind of know who it is. So what's going to happen here is we got the guy that's going to check the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be our officer, the dog officer. Let's just say that. I'm at the very back, right? Me at the very back here. You two are going to breach inside, and you take each corner, obviously. Dog is taking left, you're taking right. We're 3 officers, alright. Give the go-ahead on your command, tell him to breach.
Alright, breach.
And then you go inside, go with him.
Clear.
Now what is important here? You two breach inside. You check the room, and what do? I cover our backs. Because let's say we're about to enter this place for real. We have a hostage situation. We always want to have a guy that's checking our backs, always making sure if anybody's rushing in here, so he can act first, in case anybody opens that door, whatever it might be, right? Always have a guy making sure that he's checking here. You should never look back, only if there's gunshots. Should always be checking the back. We usually listen to the hostage taker. Everyone back up, or shoot the guy, or you fucking shoot the guy, right? We always listen to that. But that's kind of wrong. He should be listening to us. We don't listen to him. That's how it actually is. You will be commended for being able to establish a trade, and you will be commended for being able to shoot the guy clean. You're probably going to first enter like a shock. You're like, oh shit, holy shit. And then you're going to be scared. After you get scared a little bit, that's when you're going to react. Being scared, it takes like 1 second, and then you react like, okay, what's my next move? That's when you either go into flight or fight mode. Flight, get in cover. Fight, pull out your weapon immediately and start shooting. It's all what your brain decides to do. You can't really control that. Both choices are correct. Shooting immediately, good. You eliminate the threat as quickly as possible. You get in cover, good. Safe. And by keeping yourself safe, you're lowering the risks.